Hey guys, today we're gonna do another train with me. So today's topic is me giving you advice. Am I qualified to give you advice? No, but I don't know, I'm always the friend in the friend group who everyone asks for advice, and I'm the least qualified to give the advice. So I just figured I'd continue that pattern here on my channel. So let's do this. Also, a little warning, my sound is being corrupted like in the past 3 videos. So if that happens again, I'm probably just gonna rage quit, and I don't know why that happens. If you know, let me know in the comments. Why don't we start with the new races at Jorvik Stables? Let's do that. Okay, so I just want us to talk for a second really quick. I tried to gloss over it, but I think you guys are gonna notice. I just can't skip over the fact that I did buy. Okay, this is not the best place to talk to you, so I'm gonna leave here. I'm drinking golden milk right now, and it's very good. Okay, so I did buy this horse. The H&M horse, you know what I mean? The one that I said in my last video that I hated, but I would probably buy in the next video.
I really do not like this one. It's called H&M All In. Okay, see, I'm not a fan. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have this horse in the next video, even though I'm like not a fan? It's just a feeling.
This is Kyoko. I just thought it was a cute name. Okay, so I'm just gonna be reading. People commented on the Google form. I posted this a few weeks ago. A lot of people actually, I kind of briefly glanced at them, sometimes on by accident, but I don't remember any really. But a lot of people just asked random questions. The prompt was, give me a problem that you want advice on. So for people who asked just questions, I'm not gonna be reading those, sorry. I've made a mistake because I picked one of the hardest races for me, and I can't read at the same time. Like I simply cannot. That's not obvious. I have 2 Star Stable accounts. The first one has more progress, but I absolutely hate the name and it bothers me. The second one has less progress. The first one is in the middle of level 20, but the second is almost 20. But it's way better when it comes to the name and other stuff. I don't know which one I should make my main, and I don't have time to use both of them regularly. Which one would you pick if you were me? I need help. Based on this race, I don't know if I would take advice from me, but that is a tough situation that you have 2 accounts that are both almost to level 20. Like how did you, I mean, you say you don't have time to use them regularly both, but it sounds like you kind of did. You leveled both to level 20. But I get what you mean. Like you want to have like a consistent account that you use as your main, like with your homies, and the alt is for alt activities, you know what I mean? I mean, I feel like you already kind of know the answer. You just need someone to confirm to you. You should definitely use the account that you like the name better. I would also say pick the account that has more clothes and tack that you like. You didn't really talk about that, but I feel like that's a really important deciding factor. Like if the one that you don't really like the name very much, but it has more horses and more tack and everything, I would use that one. But if both have a similar amount of tack and you could kind of go on either one, I would make the one that you like the name better. Did that even answer your question? Hopefully. Good luck with that decision. It sounds really complicated, and I'm sure you've just been really struggling with this decision. But honestly, your name is not that important. Like especially if you like have a nickname, just make a good nickname and nobody will care about your name. The next person said, how should I deal with people who only care about status on a horse game? Well, I would say anyone that cares about status on a horse game, that tells you about their status in real life. Because it's just a game and it's a horse game, so need I say more? But yeah, don't hang out with those people, you know what I mean? I know the people you're talking about. There are definitely people who are like popular on SSO, or they're like well known for their channel or like a friend's channel. They became popular by association, you know what I mean? They're like popular people and they feel like they're too good for everyone. Don't bother, hang out with someone else, you know what I mean? It's just not worth it. People are the same whether it's on the game or off the game. There are always people who think they're like cooler, better. We don't need that kind of negativity. Well, how do you deal with those people? I would say be nice, like be nice to everyone, but you don't have to definitely be hang out with them. If they make you feel like you're lame, don't hang out with them. Don't make space for them. Don't. Like the waiting and anticipation is always worse than actually just sitting down and doing it. You know what I mean? Like the waiting makes it worse. And as soon as I kind of found that out, like I started doing things like right away. As soon as I thought of them, or as soon as got the assignment, I would do the assignment instead of like waiting till it's due, if possible. Obviously there are things where you don't have time, but I just started doing things early. And then when you sit down to do it, you're not stressed and it's so much easier. I feel like that's something I've just learned by doing. And I don't know that my experience will help you. do, but I would recommend you try flipping completely and doing things super early. It feels so much better because then, I don't know if you're talking about like in school or whatever, but I'm assuming it's school related. Like the week before things are due and everyone's like complaining like, this is so unfair, like my weekend is ruined, and you're like, I already did it. You know, and it feels so good. So I don't know, just keep that mentality of realizing things are not as bad as you think they're gonna be. Like that essay, that 8-page essay or whatever, if you really sit down for like a couple hours, you could probably just get it done, and that's better than doing it at, you know, 2 a.m. the night before. It's gonna be better quality. You'll have more time to think about your work. I feel like when I write an essay way in advance, it ends up being even better because I write the essay and I can just like do a really crappy job the first draft because I know it's not due for a long time and I'll have lots of time to edit. So like I'll write it way faster than I would if I thought it's due tomorrow, you know what I mean? And then like, you know, the night before I'll read it again and be like, it's all here, I just need to fix it or something. I don't know if that helps at all. I don't know if I'm qualified to give this advice, but you don't have like the anxiety of waiting for when you have to do that thing. Just get it over with. Someone said, hi, I've been a really big fan of this for a while now, and I made a club and I'm thinking about giving up because everyone says my club is stupid and nobody will ever want to join my dreams of owning a professional club. Wait, what? Okay, no one will ever want to join. I think my dreams of owning a professional club I think are over. Do you have any advice? Because I feel like giving up. Also, my name is Maddie, by the way. Hi Maddie, and thanks for asking a question. So I would say when it comes to making clubs, obviously don't invite the people that are telling you that it's stupid. That's really rude and kind of immature. Yeah, if people don't support you, don't invite them to your club. I'm not really sure who told you that. They're obviously not your friend, so make different friends, I would say. If it's your dream, you never know until you try. You know what I mean? You never know what could come from that. Maybe your club will become huge. And maybe it won't, but there's like this quote. I think the quote is like, oh, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wow, this is very cheesy, huh? Is that Michael Jordan? It sounds like it would be. It sounds like a basketball quote, but you honestly don't. You never know. If you don't try, you definitely already failed because you didn't even try. So might as well try. What do you have to lose? 25 star coins for making the club? I would definitely go for it. And I would definitely not invite the people who told you that it was a stupid idea, because a lot of people start clubs. It's not a stupid idea. Just see what happens. You know what I mean? Oh, another person commented, hi, this is Maddie again. Also, I will never get into the Olympics for horseback riding. Do you have some advice? Because I'm thinking about maybe giving up on the Olympics. Well, not with that attitude, you won't. If you're already saying I'm never going to get into the Olympics, then you won't, because I feel like what we tell ourselves becomes reality. If you tell yourself you're never going to be in the Olympics, then you will not, because you will subconsciously sabotage yourself. I'd recommend you go into it thinking my goal is to get into the Olympics, and believe in yourself. And also, like, you know, a lot of people say this is my dream. Well, do you know how much work goes into that? You have to put in the work. You can't just say, oh, my dream never came true. You really have to put in the work. The people that become horseback riding Olympians, and it's definitely not for everyone. It takes genetics, and it also takes really hard work. So my advice is put in the work and see what happens. But I wish you a lot of luck, and I hope to see you in the Olympics someday. Okay, the next person said, this boy likes me and I know it for a fact. I actually used to like him, but I've gotten over him. But recently we have started talking again. I definitely have been flirting, so he probably thinks I like him, which I don't anymore. It's not that he's a bad person. He's cute, funny, athletic, and all, but I do like another guy who I barely talk to. Do I continue with the guy I used to like that is a good guy that likes me that I don't like as a boyfriend? Or do I try my shot at the guy I don't talk to but like as a boyfriend? Ooh, okay, this is a very common scenario. It's movie plot of the century, you know, like guy likes girl, girl doesn't like guy, girl likes guy who likes another girl, you know what I mean? So what I have to say here is it never works with the person you don't really like, and eventually you end up hurting them because, I don't know, people really need to be more honest. If you don't like someone like that, I would just be honest up front. Stop flirting with them. Don't tease the poor boy, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not really fair to them if you're leading them on hard because you don't want to crush them, but it sounds like you're not worried about that. It sounds like you're kind of like egging him on a little bit. So I'm gonna set you straight here. Girl, don't mess with this boy. Be nice, okay? I think you should go for the guy that you're interested in. If you're braver than me, ask him out or something, or ask him to do something cool. I don't know. Depends on how old you are. I mean, I don't know. If you're like 8, I don't know. Maybe don't ask him out. And I guarantee, like, if you actually have a conversation with this person, it'll be like, oh, this guy's a jerk. I don't like him anymore. And then you'll be able to see things more clearly. Or you'll be like, oh, he's really nice. We have a lot in common. Then you'll know from there. But you do need to talk to someone. You know what I mean? A lot of people force themselves to try to like someone who likes them just because it's nice to be liked. But in the end, it's not nice to mess with someone like that who really likes you. So go make good decisions, okay? Next question. I need advice on winning champs and not getting frustrated when I fail at races. Winning champs. I don't know if you watched my doing all the champs video, but I didn't win a single champ. So why are you asking me this question? I don't know. I've never won champs. Like, I've maybe won 2 races in my whole life, but I don't really win champs generally. I can give you advice on not getting frustrated when you fail races. Take a break, log off, get a drink of water, eat a Snickers, and then log back on, and I bet you'll feel better. And that is my amazing advice for your question. Thanks for asking. Okay, this next one I think is a little more juicy. I want to leave my friend's club and make my own, but I'll make them feel bad. Any advice on growing a club? Sounds like you've made your decision. Okay, so you want to leave your friend's club and make your own, but it will hurt their feelings or make them feel bad. Yeah, I probably will make them feel bad, but it depends on how you do it. I would say I would just be straight up with them and let them know before you leave the club. First of all, I would wait a while because sometimes you have these ideas and then a couple weeks later you regret it. You know what I mean? So really sit on this decision, and if you still feel the same way in like a week, talk to your friend and be like, hey, this is like nothing against you. I don't know, give them a compliment. Be like, you've done such a great job running this club and I've really enjoyed it. I also kind of want to expand my horizons and I've always wanted to own a club. So I kind of want to go try owning a club too because you've inspired me. And then you can keep your friend. And if they don't understand or if they're mean about it, then I wouldn't really want to preserve that friendship anyways. But if you like leave the club and start your own and don't talk to them about it, it's gonna make you look bad. So that's my advice. Advice on growing a club. Well, as I have never owned a club, I really couldn't give advice on that, but I can try. I would say build a good theme. Like the top things people look at when they're looking to join a club, it's honestly going to be popularity. So you need to build a platform for it. Like it has to have an Instagram. You need to get people behind it, like your friends, because no one wants to join a club with nobody in it. You know what I mean? It's really hard to start a club. It's like starting a business. Okay. Good theme, good outfit, good marketing, good ideas, like good activities. And that's my advice for starting a club. I personally don't have time to do that. So I wish you all of the luck. Someone said, oh my gosh, I don't know how that happened, but I'm really glad it happened. Someone said, I don't know if you're talking about SSO, but I have this problem where sometimes I log on and I can't move. Do you know a fix for this besides logging off and logging back on? Love your vids. Ooh, I've never had that happen to me before. I would definitely ask Star Stable support, not me, for advice on that because I am not an IT goddess. I know, you might think I am, but I'm not. Someone said, hi, I'm a fellow SSO player. I've been playing for years with my club, but recently they have been very inactive. What should I do? Anyways, love your videos. I mean, my club right now is very inactive too, but I'm kind of in the point where I'm like not really, sorry, I'm stirring my tea. I'm not really needing a super active club right now. Like I'm not playing very much. And I think most clubs go through phases. Like everyone gets really busy, club leaders get busy, especially during like the winter. I feel like everyone has like exams and stuff. So I would definitely give it time. I wouldn't just leave because they're inactive unless you're looking for something different. If you have an option to join another club that seems like it would be a better fit for you, then I would join it. But I would be careful. I think a lot of people are like, oh, the grass is greener, and then they leave the friendships they had in their other club and they end up missing it because they're like not tight with the new club yet, and sometimes it's not as fun as you think it's gonna be. But yeah, if your other club is like not doing anything for you anymore and you're not really close with those people anymore, sure, join a new club, try new things. And thanks for watching my videos. This person said, okay, not a problem, but I really need to tell you that I've been watching you since the beginning and I knew that you would get this far and even farther. Thank you for the entertainment. Oh my gosh, are you like a genie? You knew? That's really nice of you. Thanks. I can't seem to save star coins. It's a real problem for me. What should I do? And how are you so good at making outfits? That is literally so nice. I didn't talk about my outfit today, but I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. It took me a long time. That's how I'm good at making outfits, because I only show you guys the good ones. You should see all of the failure outfits that I wear for 5 seconds outside of my home stable before I call for pickup. I feel like when I make outfits, I typically will pick like a piece, you know, in my closet that I want to wear, whether it's like a tack item or clothing. Like this time it was the helmet, and I built the outfit around the helmet. I don't know, that's how I make outfits. I don't know if that helps you. Some people go by color. Like I started building this outfit and it was completely different than how it turned out. It just is what it is. And then you said saving star coins. To me, it's pretty simple. Just don't spend them. Only buy things you really want. Maybe try, if you want to buy something, wait a week. I mean, unless it's like a limited time thing, but wait until like the end of the update and see if you still want it, then you should buy it. That's really the only thing I can think of. You just gotta show some self-restraint, you know what I mean? You can do this. I believe in you. You can just replay me playing this part of the video to remind yourself that I believe in you, and you can save your star coins.
You got this.
Should I buy holiday themed magical horses or no? So one option is buying horses, the other one is no. I'm gonna pick buy the magical horses. The holiday themed magical horses are so fun. Sometimes they're limited edition and you ride that horse around the winter village when it comes out. I think you should buy it while it's out because it's only out usually like 2 or 3 weeks out of the year. And if you know, oh, they changed the bunny colors in this race, they're way cuter. Wait, this is so fun. fun. Has anyone else not done this race in a long time? They're so cute. Okay, anyways, I would buy the magical horses because whenever I ride around and I see someone has a Hydron, I'm like, oh, I really want the Hydron, but I can't buy it until December. You know what I mean? I think it's worth it. If you're low on star coins, I would definitely save it for a non-magical horse, one that you can ride more often, or versatile, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, buy the horses you want. You do what you want. Someone said, what is the best way to start an SSO YouTube channel? I can't say that I have really the best answer for you. I would say the starting is the easy part of making a channel. I mean, sure, you need to come up with a good, for starting, make a good first video, but who am I kidding? My first video sucked, so you can go watch it if you want. It wasn't good. It's less about the first thing you do and more about the consistency and the effort you put into it. If you're consistently uploading, I would say you probably want to go have a good intro, put some effort into the intro, because that's what's going to draw people into watching the rest of the video. Why is there like literally a mob of people? It's really freaking me out. This is like a cult on SSO and everyone's walking. I'm so scared. Is there like a role play going on? This is very concerning. They look like NPCs. Anyways, I would say make a good channel art. For my first channel art, it was a picture. Like I didn't put any effort into it. And then I had someone a commission, which I used. I would say get a commission. I used that for my intro. I made my own banner. I put effort into those three things: the intro, outro, your banner, and your channel thumbnail or art or whatever. Put effort into those things because it's those little details that make your channel look more professional, I guess. Sometimes when I watch a channel, I'm like, oh, they have a crappy intro. That means the quality of the video is probably going to be crappy too. And so I stopped watching. Even though that's so rude, but it's just kind of how people are when they're watching a video. Like you have 5 seconds to decide if you're going to continue or press skip. You know what I mean? So those are the things I'd say are most important. But the most important part about starting a channel is to start it. Upload a video. That part was fun for me because I like creative stuff like that. But it also has changed a lot over the years and it'll continue to change. I would also say try and make quality content. People don't really want to listen to really bad microphone quality. People don't want to be listening to Robo Rose, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Be yourself and try and make your videos interesting. Because yeah, think about all of the different SSO videos. What different thing are you bringing that no one else is doing? Try and make something unique, but also will tend to want to watch the same kinds of things as well. So a balance between uniqueness and also bring what most people want to see, which is a lot of people want to watch reviews of new horses. People love watching stuff like that. So, you know, upload stuff like that, but upload with whatever you're passionate about. Honestly, it's really random what videos do well and what don't, so don't give up. They said, hi, I'm Elizabetta Goldfall. If you remember answering in your fan mail vid, one of my problems is how I will never train. I have 50 untrained horses. I don't know how I would give advice to this, but thanks anyways. Yeah, I definitely go through phases of training. This is my first time training personally. I mean, I trained yesterday for like 5 minutes, but I would say the thing that helps me train is filming it or watching a training video while I train, or getting a good, like, I like to listen to movie soundtracks, like original soundtracks, or if I have a good playlist, I could train for hours. Or if you're on the phone with someone, train during that. Sometimes it's like nice to do it mindlessly, watch a TV show while you're doing it. Sometimes I train while I'm doing other things because I like to multitask. So that's my advice. Also, you could make something fun and cute. Like you could literally, I mean, if you wanted to get intense about training, you could make like a bullet journal or like some sort of tracker for like how much you train, what level all your horses are, to like entertain you. Like you could literally track like 1 through 10 and like mark what level all your horses are. That would be fun. I would do that, but I have like 400 horses, so I was like, ooh, should I do a video about that? No, probably not. Okay, someone said, how did you grow your YouTube channel? I'm a small YouTuber and not doing so well. Well, I would say time heals all wounds. I'm just kidding. That's actually true. Give it time, I would say. I mean, I don't really know like how my channel did well. It wasn't doing well for like when I first started it. It wasn't doing well. It took me like 5 months to get to 60 subscribers. I just kept uploading videos so that when people went to my page and they were like, oh, this channel has 100 videos. There was like a variety of videos on there. And I think people went and were like, oh, I like this kind of video. I'll follow this person because they have a bunch of videos on here I can watch. I think it helps to have a lot of videos on there. Not like crap videos, like good videos that people want to sit down and watch. Because usually, like for me personally, if I see one video by someone that I'm like, oh, that was good, I don't subscribe to them. If I repeatedly see videos by a person and then I go onto their page, I'm hooked. Like I will be subscribing. You know what I mean? So consistency, you need to post more than one video. I'm not going to subscribe to a channel with one video because I'm like, oh, they're not active. Why would I subscribe? That's my personal advice. Leave more advice in the comments. A lot of people have questions about this. Is my channel doing well? I don't know. I mean, I think it's doing well, pretty well. It's not like crazy or anything. I feel like it's just slow and steady. Someone said, how do you deal with stress? Like when it just feels like you're going crazy, but you're already mentally and physically drained. Yes, I love your videos. They're what I watch when I'm playing SSO or just bored. That makes me so happy to hear because I also have YouTubers that I watch their videos when I'm bored or like training, and it makes me happy to hear like that I could be that for you. That's a really weird concept to me because I'm still like, confused why anyone would watch these videos, but thank you for watching, and it's really sweet. Thank you. Wow, it must be a good day today. I have 2 horsies. How do I deal with stress? That's a really good question. I feel like I kind of talked about this in another video. First of all, I don't really. I deal with a lot of stress and honestly social anxiety, but I don't do anything about it. And the best things that I do are, I mean, religion is my number one. Sorry, not sorry. That's always my number one thing that helps. So I don't know if you have other beliefs, but that's what helps me. Meditation. I've been really bad about this lately, but I started doing like a 10-minute meditation on like Headspace or something. I bet you can find free ones, or you can literally just sit there and think about nothing. And it's really nice. It sounds really weird, but it really just helps you clear your head and just think about.
Oh, I hate this cow.
It's really nice for just allowing yourself. Sometimes we like fill our life with like so much junk. We're like constantly go all the time, and it's nice to just sit and think and process stuff and like allow ourselves to have that time to like think, or just to like let there be nothing. It's crazy how much our mind has power over our body. Like if my mind is calm, even in like the craziest situation, I'm calm. So meditation helps. I do yoga. Exercise helps. Get outside, go for a walk, spend time doing things you love. As much as I play SSO and love playing games sometimes, being on a screen makes it worse. Playing games makes it worse for me. So I would say do something without screens. It doesn't have to be with other people, but maybe it is. Just do something that makes you happy. Draw something. Learn to watercolor. Learn to paint. Learn to do something. Listen to music. Sometimes I escape watching a TV show. Something that you can escape for a little bit is kind of nice sometimes. Hopefully some of those ideas will help you. We're already to level 7 with Kyoko. Go Kyoko. Okay, someone said how to save your star coins and how to find star stable closet of just clothes that you like and not just keeping things because they're quest items. I feel like you just gave yourself advice right there. Don't just keep items because they're quest items. I threw away all the things I didn't want, and I don't care if I want it back to look at it for nostalgia. I'll get it on my alt account eventually. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't know. I kind of already talked about saving star coins. Hopefully that helps. I think we just have one more horsey. Oh, guess what? That was so sudden. That was the last question. The rest of you guys asked me questions that do not require any advice. I'm gonna assume that maybe English is not your first language, which is totally understandable how you might get confused, but this wasn't just ask questions. This was giving advice. So if I didn't answer your question, that is why. Maybe I'll save those for like another question and answer training video far in the future, because I've already done one pretty recently. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed getting advice from me. Hopefully the advice was good. Let me know in the comments if the advice went well. And if it doesn't go well, please don't let me know. I would feel so bad. Comment ideas for other training videos you'd like to see that I haven't already done, because I'm kind of running out of ideas for training videos at the moment. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm on thin ice, you'd never guess. I've been hiding a monster, keeping it quiet. I do my best.